Legend of Zelda, as a franchise, is the definition of success. Decades old, immediately recognised the world over, and each release is a newsworthy event. One would think Nintendo would absolutely rinse Zelda in any commercial manner possible. I mean, look at Pokemon. Many films, multiple seasons on telly, arguably too many games, and even cards, as I'm sure we all remember. But Nintendo haven't opted for this approach with Zelda, despite it being one of their most beloved concepts. Hi, I'm Yesterling, and today I'm going to deliberate upon why. The first point to mention is how easy it would be to adapt Zelda into a film. Bows and arrows, swords, gems, and fashion of the old days, Zelda conceptually is basic due to its historic nature. In comparison to Mario, which is super imaginative, and Metroid, which is highly futuristic. So, a Zelda film would be easy on the bank account. But even so, here's 3 reasons why they haven't. First and foremost, you may not be aware, but there was actually a Zelda cartoon. This came at the end of the 80s, and I'm sure all would agree that it wasn't the greatest animated series. Plus, there had only been a couple of Zelda games by this point, so it wasn't as popular. Now, think about Link in the games. He has no personality. That's right, you don't hear him say anything ever, he just stands there when interacting with anyone. Most you get out of Link are plosive noises when you do a roly-poly. So in this cartoon, someone had to give him actual charisma, and an accent, which was American by the way. Link is portrayed in the games as blank, so anyone who's played any Zelda game has projected onto Link, and chances are this wouldn't correspond to whichever actor would play Link in a film. So the protagonist of a Zelda film wouldn't be relatable. Second, not every Zelda game was as successful as Ocarina of Time, you know. Away from the well-known ones were a couple of games called The Faces of Evil and The Wand of Gamelon. All I need to say here is you probably recognise this footage from a dank meme compilation, and that's where these games belong. So, Zelda's had its up and downs. This means Nintendo have to be careful and aware of timing. And maybe they felt like it's never been the right time to release a Zelda film. Third and finally, Nintendo did already have a crack at a live action film. They made Super Mario Bros. In '93. Again, they didn't nail it, but it was a valiant attempt. They got legit actors like Bob Hoskins, and the writer was Ed Solomon, who wrote Men in Black, Charlie's Angels, and Bill and Ted. But this was perhaps too far in the right direction, and the film came off as just mental. Ultimately, the magic of computer games is that you're the one experiencing it. Think about how sick it is whenever you really achieve anything. You can portray that in a film, but it's not the same. Any reasons I've left out? Let me know in the comments. I've been Yesterling. Come and join me on Twitch sometime. Thank you, and have a great day.